tried so hard, I always do. I waited here till my boys turned blue. So you're there when I'm coming to. I tried so hard, I always do. So you're there when I'm coming to. Yeah, I know I could be like a cul-de-sac. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. So bad on the alcohol, cover the women. You're a beautiful boy. Stops and moans doing. If you'd known it from the start, you would have made a killing. I tried so hard, I always do. Their mind on the small screen, fangs on some cave. I wonder what my boy will say when he hears Kate. I've left her bones, derivative moans. Don't know how they're doing this again. Well, the phone's tapped anyway. All I hear me Katie say, now look what you done. You laugh in my face. You try to get me down. What you done? You laugh in my face. You try to get me down. You fall on my head. Now look what you done. You hate all my friends. You hate everything. I love you so bad. rage as you walk up the stairs. I know I can't say anything. There was a time when we would speak all night. Now you don't say anything. You quiver with rage as you walk up the stairs. I know I can't say anything. There was a time when we would speak all night. Now you don't say anything.
You know the poem, you're a twitchy kid on the internet would make me cry. Don't believe that love's a human right, but I believe in violence, the violence of killing time. Oh God, everyone says that these days, you know, look so great. Hold on to your happy boy, man, celebrate love on your head, you know, feel so great. Tonight, tonight. You fell asleep in your school tie. Tonight, tonight. It's not fair to ostracize for dirty jokes that made her cry, but now they know you were never shy. You just don't care for a life of killing time. Go back to your Camry. Everyone says that these days you don't look so great. Hold on to your happy boy, man. Celebrate back on your head. You don't feel so great. You don't feel so great.
We have Radio Free Alice in session, and I'm joined by them right now. How are you guys doing? You all right?
Very well, thank you.
Mate, good.
Good. Would you like to introduce yourselves and what role you play in the band?
I'm Noah, I sing and play guitar.
I'm Jules, I play guitar.
I'm Michael, I play the bass.
I'm Lockie, I'm on the drums.
Ace. Very, very excited to have you in session. Been loving your tunes, especially Toyota Camry. It's been stuck in my head for weeks,
Thank you very much.
and I'm blaming you guys for that. Obviously, we had you as breaking artists as well on the show recently, but just wanted to, dig a bit deeper into Radio Free Alice. You guys formed in Sydney, is that right? But then you made the move to Melbourne.
Yeah.
What was the reason for that move?
Well, Jules and I went to high school together in Sydney, and it's a little bit culturally deserted, I would say. It's tough there. The move was obvious.
Yeah.
And then we moved to Melbourne, and through uni met Michael and Lockie. And yeah, moving to Melbourne was a revolution for us. It's big.
The promised land.
Yeah, the promised land.
Nice. And like the scene in Melbourne, like
So good.
Yeah?
So good. It's like, as a band in Sydney, like when we first started, we felt like we were like Radiohead. And then we moved to Melbourne and we realized actually we're not even sort of good. And the bar was raised, but that was important. And then we sort of like improved a lot. And there's just so many good bands in Melbourne on just the local level.
Yeah. And how does a Melbourne audience compare to, say, a UK audience? Is there a difference, or?
Yeah, it's we get that question a bit, but it's sort of hard to compare. On an energy level, it feels quite similar, but it's it's very encouraging coming over here and feeling like it's actually quite similar to back home. Like there's a lot of great energy, a lot of people really into it. Yeah, it's really great to see.
You do like a massive UK and EU tour in July and August. How did it go?
Really great. Well,
Yeah.
we sold them all out, which was cool.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
here similar time last year, and it was like a very different feeling tour. It was sort of you kind of rock up to venues and really didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But here, like, we knew it was going to be a full crowd every night, so it's been a lot of fun.
Do you have like any highlights of that tour? The one just recently gone in UK.
Maybe
and
all together now?
Yeah, I'd say a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
like Ireland.
Ace.
Yeah, the All Together Now festival was great.
Just
and we
like-
also played in Dublin too, which is
Sick.
awesome.
You supported the Killers.
We did.
Yeah,
How was that?
pretty unreal.
Yeah, it was the first time we've it was definitely a big step up in terms of venues. We went from playing sort of like local venues around Melbourne, like pubs and small scale
Clubs.
places and clubs, yeah, and then straight to
An arena.
Yeah,
An
literally
arena.
an arena.
It's funny because at first you're like, this is huge. And then by sort of set 5 or 6, you're like, it's kind of intimate.
Yeah.
You know, you like adjust. Could be too quickly almost.
You do adjust very quickly, yeah.
Annoyed.
What capacity are we talking here in these?
15?
I think we were playing.
Yeah.
I think
The
yeah,
largest
yeah.
was 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were playing to at least 10K every night.
Very nice.
Yeah. And stuffing our faces beforehand, getting
Yeah.
almost coma, like a food coma before we go on.
Masochistic way.
You've
Because
got.
just the juiciest steaks and,
Yeah,
and
I mean-
salmon and stuff back
enjoy
there.
sharing.
I'm sure that Killers rider is somewhere else, right?
They didn't seem to be tucking into it though.
Because they've had it all before. That's
Yeah,
why.
They've had the salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did the link up with the Killers come about?
No idea.
No.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
It was
Did-
really
did you-
sort of it happened all so fast, It was 2 weeks out from the tour and we found out we were going to be doing all the shows with them,
Yeah.
except one where Jet was playing.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we're on the same level as Jet.
Which is worrying.
How do you guys tend to write as a band? Obviously, there's 4 of you. Is it a case of you piling in all separate ideas into one, or?
We kind of just jam out in this room in Melbourne, sort of for hours on end until something good happens. Yeah.
It's very, very improvised. We sort of just sit there and noodle around until we generate an idea
Yeah.
and then expand upon it if it's good.
Yeah, the songs will usually come about in the moment in the room.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Often, sometimes it's all written in just one take. The bones. But
Yeah.
then
There's
we
a lot
refine
on the
it.
cutting room floor, I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Interesting.
There's also a bit of stitching. You take one idea from 6 months ago.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a chorus, now we've got a verse. We're like, all right, see how they go together.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of cutting room floors and all that, you've had a couple of EPs.
Are they on the cutting room floor?
No, absolutely not. I was just going to say, is there anything on the cutting room floor that might eventually make its way onto an LP, maybe?
Well, currently, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've got an album will come out next year, and I think we've pretty much written it. I mean, we've got like this list of just like 30 songs or whatever. We'll just pick the best 11 or whatever, but we're just constantly writing. So when the time comes, we'll just sort of like choose the best 11. I would say it's pretty much written.
Well, I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, when do you guys get time to write on tour? Like, are you...
Still kind of figuring that out a little bit.
Do you have any like downtime in between shows to get together or...
sound check, any...
Yeah, it's mainly in sound check. Yeah, if we've got a particularly long sound check that we can kind of milk out, then we'll, try and generate some ideas. But, it's much harder to do the fully fledged kind of writing process that we usually do. Like, that takes a couple of hours,
For sure.
Yeah, I think we're still trying to figure out how to do that, how to write on tour. We haven't quite hacked that yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's been intense for you guys, for sure.
Yeah, with the back-to-back runs, you sort of, up late, and then wake up early to drive to the next place. It's hard to squeeze in a writing session.
Yeah. And do you have like
we'll get there.
Acoustic guitars in the hotel?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Essentials. What can we expect from the forthcoming album?
I think it's quite different to a lot of the stuff we have out right now. It's a positive progression, I think, for us as musicians. I think it's a leap forward.
Wicked. Thank you so
man.
much.
Thanks, man.
Great.
Love it to meet
Thank
you
you.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, lovely
likewise.
to meet you.